challenge, and we are hitting up total core domination today. What that means is that we're going to be working our abs and our back. So we're going to be working our core all the way around to help give you really good balance and stability, because your core is responsible for aiding all of the movements that you do with your legs, with your arms, when you bend over, absolutely everything. And we've been super focused on engagement for our abs throughout this entire challenge so far. So we're just going to build on that today. So while some of these moves may not look like your typical crunches, that's because we're really focusing on the entire abdominal area. So get excited. You don't need anything today except a little space to move, and it's optional to have an elevated surface nearby like your couch or an ottoman, just in case you want to take a modification for any of the moves where you're going to be on your hands. So we're going to get right into this, and I want you to step your feet out nice and wide, a little wider than hip distance. We're going to start out by engaging our core. And you've learned blueberry spine already in the last 3 days. So I want you to go ahead and give me that little pelvic tuck down, or just think about engaging your core, tucking your tailbone under. From here, send your hips back into a squat as if you were going to sit down on a chair. Let your hands dangle between your feet. And from here, come up, bring your arms up, popping them up into the air. Now, each time that you squat down and back, engage those abs. You are working your core when you are mindfully engaging it, even when you're squatting. Very, very important. We're just going to do this full body warm-up move, and we're going to build on it. So if you're feeling good here, when you come up next, I want you to give me a cross over with your knee. So you're going to squat it down, bringing your hands down, and then you're going to cross it over. We're just going to add a little bit of an oblique crunch into the mix, and maintain an upright torso even as you're squatting back. Remember, we've been talking about wearing a crown on our head. Don't let it fall down. Great work. Come on. Over, squat, crunch, over, squat, and crunch. Just alternate sides. Now, if you're finding that it's a little challenging to balance, that's legit. Go ahead and hold on to the wall beside you or a chair back beside you. You've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Nice job. Way to start it out strong. Now we're going to up the intensity of this with a little cardiovascular action to work our lower abs and also a little bit more of the obliques. So if you know that you'd prefer to come down to a plank as an elevated plank, please come close to your box or elevated surface right now, and I'm going to demo that first. If you're doing it straight down on the floor, go ahead and do it right away with me. Don't just watch me. You can keep moving. We're going to bend our knees, plant our hands. We're going to engage our core when we bend our knees. We're going to step or jump it back. You're going to step it forward. You can come up, squeeze your butt, and give me 2 cross punches. So this is the low, low impact version. Step, step, cross, cross. Higher impact version with the elevation is jumping your feet in and out. And all of these things are going to work those lower abs. Just add the punch. For those of you who are a little more intermediate to advanced, you can come down onto your mat and do this in the plank pose. When you step or jump your feet out to plank, I want a flat back. I want you to really use all of that strong form in your core that you've been working on all week long. Great job. The jump happens just when you're down in the plank. You don't need to jump at the top because we're focusing on the punch. Come on, we got 10, 9, 8, stay focused, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great work. Lots of lower core in that. Go ahead and take a quick breather. You can do this. Just catch your breath. Maybe have a little water. Woo! So glad you're here with me today. Thank you so much for being here. All right. Now, we were talking about working on our back, and it's very important that your back is also strong. This is why we've been working a lot of the upper back movements throughout this entire challenge to help balance out the chest. Today, we're going to be focused on the paraspinal muscles and the lower back, as well as the upper back to help balance out the front abs and the obliques. So come on down and join me on the mat, on your stomach. Nice. All the way down. We're gonna come into a superwoman pose, and I just need enough space here. Let's see. So I'm gonna lift my arms up off the floor. So you can just lift your arms up if this feels good, or if you're a little more advanced, go ahead and also lift your legs. Now we're gonna start out by having our arms straight in front of us, just holding this superwoman pose. And I want you to bring your arms back behind you, and then fly them back in front of you. Back behind you, and then in front of you. Nice, really nice job. Really squeeze your shoulders back together, which will really help lift your chest, and then bring them back in front of you with control. Again, back and forward. Back and forward. And this time, as you come forward, go ahead and lower down. And as you come back with the arms, lift up with your legs and your upper body. Now, if you're preferring to just work the upper body, just lift your upper body up. We all need to start out where we are at. You're doing great. Don't let this hurt you. Just be where you are. Build your strength mindfully. Today's all about mindful movement, mindful actions. Be in your body. Check in with your body. Anytime you're starting to get stressed today, come back to your breath. Are you holding your breath? Are you in your body? Come back to your body. It's so natural to be stressed right now. It's so natural. And this is a really great opportunity for us all to build more mindfulness practices into our day, because you have control over what you notice and what you do about it. Last one, lift and back down to center. Great job. I know that one was nice and slow. We wanted to catch our breath after we just did all the jump squats, all those squat thrusts. So I'm down on my knees now, and I'm gonna start from here. And I wanna invite you, because we're gonna be doing some prisoner squats with a little knee out action. So if you are comfortable on your knees on your mat just like this, great. If not, go ahead and grab a towel or a pillow and roll it up and have it just below your knees so that it's not uncomfortable for you. We're gonna go ahead and put our hands up behind our head, if that's okay for you. And we're gonna step forward. Right leg comes up. Left knee comes to meet your elbow. Come down. This time left leg leads us up. Right knee comes up to meet our elbow. Come down, up, left knee. You're just alternating which knee comes down and which leg leads so that you can easily come in to the side crunch. Great job. Use control as you move through this. There's no need to rush it. You're doing great. Come on, lift and squeeze. Keep your head and neck up. Think about your crown that's on your head, and keep your torso upright. Don't let that crown fall down. Nice straight back. Engage your core. Don't have an arched back here. It's really natural for your back to want to kind of arch, for your butt to stick out. Don't let that happen. Be mindful. Engage those abs. Activate blueberry spine. Each day we've really been building on that core activation, that core awareness. And I want you to take that off of the mat. Take that out from our workouts and bring that into your daily life. So essential for our movement patterns and for protecting our body and really for getting better results in all that we do with our workouts. Last 3. Come on, you got this. Last 2. Woo, keep those elbows back. Last 1, here it is. Down, down, up, and crunch. Awesome work. Amazing job. Okay, we're gonna come down now, once again, back down to our mat. And I wanna invite you to work on this, all of us together. So we're all gonna be kneeling. We're all gonna be in a kneeling push-up together. So your hands are gonna stack just below your shoulders. Engage your core, no arched backs. Nice tight body all through your torso. And here's what the move's gonna look like. So I'm gonna do a push-up, and then I'm gonna extend my left leg and my right arm, crunch them under my body, and push up again. Here's what I want you to do if that is just crazy and you're wobbling. I want you to do a push-up, extend the leg, push up, extend the leg, okay? Just slow it down a little bit and take out the double limb raise, as we're gonna call that. Okay, if you want to try it with me this way, do your push-up, extend. It's like a wide bird dog crunch, basically. Adding in a little push-up, just to make it more challenging. And if you are attempting this with me, it's also challenging for me. I recommend that you sort of kickstand your toe down on the leg that's down on the floor to help you balance a little bit. Great work. Yes, we are getting a little bit of upper body into this mix today because we haven't done it in 2 days. So we're gonna go ahead and hit it up again. And I've got another full body workout for you tomorrow. So get excited for that. Down, press, crunch, press, crunch. Last one, and up. Now we're gonna move on to our final move in the circuit, which I hear a lot of people dislike, but I'm gonna teach it to you in a way that's really accessible. Okay, so what we're gonna do is, if you're close by your chair or a couch or something you can hold on to, get near that, get near a chair leg. What I want you to do is hold on to that and go ahead and bring yourself to seated all the way back down onto your butt, okay? From here, roll back, and then come back to your feet. Again, roll back, come back to your feet. And this time when you come back to roll up, I want you to reach out for something that you can help hold on to. And this time when you do it, I want you to pay attention that your feet are gonna be in close to your butt. Let's try that again. Roll forward and reach. Roll back, roll forward. And hey, if you got out a pillow to protect your knees or a blanket or towel, maybe that's gonna help you on your back. Now what we're doing is we're totally activating our core right now, rocking and rolling. Now on this one, go ahead and come up to a crouch. Again, come forward, come up to a crouch. Now some of you won't need to hold on to anything, and that's great, you know, but if you do, just know that that's you helping you really strengthen your core, okay? So allow yourself the opportunity to get stronger here. Each time we come up, we're gonna try to come up just a little higher into our lift. Come forward, lift up, and if you're ready for it, go ahead and come right up into the stand. I know that you guys know this one. I didn't say the name yet because I didn't want to scare you. It's the reverse burpee, yes. Down, get your arm legs up, and then what you're doing is you're really using your momentum to bring you back to a standing position, but it takes a lot of core strength to bring yourself up to stand from being all the way down, and it takes a lot of core strength to come all the way down to the floor. That's why I'm recommending you hold on to your couch or a chair while you do this so that you can help train your body on what to do. Okay, I'm going to give you 5 more of these, and for those of you who are advanced, feel free to add the jump at the top, or if you've done the 90-day challenge before, you can go ahead and do alternating leg presses on the way up. These are all super advanced and challenging. Just know that it's possible as you build your strength to get there, but you have to build it safely. Great job. Last one. Woo! Amazing work. Okay, we're gonna come back to our very beginning move, full body extensions with the alternating knee cross. Are you ready? Woo, that was a great first round. I was really feeling that. Reset yourself, check in with your body. We got this. And here we go. We're gonna bring our arms up high overhead, step our feet out wide, tune into that core engagement. Anytime your arms go up, your abs are working, basically. So what you don't want is for your arms to be up and your back to be arched. Add some engagement to your core. Send your hips back, dangle your hands between your feet, and as you come up, drive the elbow over and across to the opposite knee. Great job. Down, cross, down, cross, down, and cross. Great work. Now I want you to remember what we worked on a couple days ago with our full body workout. Your knees should always be tracking in line with your toes. So if you want to, you can almost imagine just pressing them out slightly each time you squat down. Remember to always engage your core as you squat it down. And remember, you can hold on to your chair or the wall. As you're doing these, it's a lot because you're coming onto just one leg. Now, anytime you're balanced on just one leg, your core is working. It has to. All of those muscles attached to your pelvis. And your pelvis, of course, is the primary junction for all of your leg muscles. Just like your core is also connected to your upper body. So just think about that as you're learning all of this engagement with me. Last one. Great work. You rocked that. We're gonna move on, and we're gonna do up that cardio. So remember, move 2 is that squat thrust to twist punch, and you can totally do this against the side of an elevated surface to take some of the pressure off of your shoulders and wrists, or you can do it down on the mat. Okay, so get ready. We're gonna go slow on the first couple. So we're gonna bend our knees, plant our hands down. I'm gonna step back, check in. Is my core tight? Is it engaged? Yes. We're gonna step it back, powerfully come up, core's tight, and power drive those punches. Down again. This time, feel free, if you're up for it, to do the jump, in and out. Power, power. Down, back, forward. Power, power. You got this. Down, back, forward. Power, power. Yes, amazing work. Your lower abs and your back are both working together here to stabilize you as you work through the squat thrust. And then your upper obliques are working as you work through that twist punch. Great job, come on. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Powerful, strong, grab some water, reset yourself. You're doing amazing. Oh my gosh. How are you doing? Let your heart rate come down a little bit. We're gonna come right down as our heart rate comes down into our Superwoman position, all the way down onto your mat. Extend your arms in front of you. Let's start out by just lifting our upper body and flying the arms behind us in a nice big broad circle. Fly and extend. If you'd like to, you can lift your legs, and we're just gonna hold up as we fly the arms to start with. Holding ourselves up, feeling the engagement in our lower back. If you feel any pain, put your legs down. Good. Come on. Up and back. Now, if you'd like to, as you come forward with your arms, completely lower your body down, and then as you lift up, sweep the arms back behind you. Again, sweep, and really squeeze your shoulders back together. Great job. Lift and lower. Keep your gaze about 6 inches in front of you. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. So good, rock stars. Come on. Last 3, 2, and last 1. And bring your hands close to your shoulders. Press yourself up to tabletop. And come to your knees, facing me. Excellent work. Okay, next move, we're gonna work those side obliques. So go ahead and bring your arms up behind your head. Come up to your knees. Go ahead and add your blanket or pillow or towel below your knees if that's helpful for you. We're gonna start with the left knee leading. So we're gonna come up, plant that foot down, engaging our core, and right knee comes out to the side. Come back down with control. This time, right leg steps forward. Left knee comes up to our elbow with control. Repeat, just alternating which leg is leading, which will enable you to have the opposite leg do the side crunch. Great work. Keep your arms back so that you can get a little bit of additional isometric contraction between your shoulder blades, just to help open up your chest and take some of the strain off of those muscles that get overworked. Beautiful job. Use control. You got this. Come on, rock stars. We got this. We're doing it. We're here. We're in our bodies. We are being mindful of our form. Yes. Down, back, forward. Very deliberately press through all corners of your foot as you step forward to give yourself a stable base. So much core activation happening right now. It's crazy. Last 2. Crunch. Last 1. We got this. And done. Great work. Okay, we're gonna come back down and do that push-up with the cross under crunch. Come on down, plant your hands, and we're gonna start out, hands stacked just below shoulders. We're gonna check in. Is our back engaged? Yes, it is. Core is engaged. And the option here, of course, we're gonna do that push-up, and then we're gonna lift the leg. Push up, lift the leg. And you can stay right here, or option to add the arm raise, and maybe you wanna just do that. Maybe you wanna do this kind of modified bird dog, where you're just pushing up and lifting the arm and leg at the same time. Or if you want to test it out, you can also add the crunch underneath your body, which just is very challenging to balance, which just challenges your core. And if you feel like you're not getting that perfectly, allow that to be imperfect. Allow it to be flawsome. Let your body shake a little bit. That's you getting stronger. That's us practicing. That's how we get good at literally anything, is practicing. It's also, woo, see, I just fell. Love it. I'm getting better. I'm getting stronger every day. So good. Keep in mind that it's all or something, not all or nothing. You're not failing if you don't do all the moves perfectly or do them all with me. You are showing up. You're giving me something that you can give, and so am I. We're all or something doing it right now. Last one, and done. Are you guys ready for our final move? Oh my gosh. So, we're gonna move right back into the reverse burpee, and I'm gonna take you through the opening sequence, and I want you to stay at whatever level works for you today, because all of the moves that we're practicing here are working your core, are training your body how to do the more progressed, each advanced movement cycle. So let's start out standing tall, shoulders back, core is engaged. We're gonna hold on to our couch, chair, whatever's nearby us. You can even put your hand down, come down, roll back, come forward. Roll back, come forward, and pop up if that is available to you. Holding on to something. Pop up, and maybe you wanna come up to standing, using your hand to guide you as you come up and come down. You can put your hands down behind you. You can put your hands down as you come up. That can be very helpful as well. Holding on to something or putting your hands down. And once you feel like this feels good and you've got this, go ahead and add in a jump. Add in the jump if you've got it. And know that you can build up to that over time. Be here now. Let your body get stronger safely. And if you want a variation of this, I know some of you know this one, we just did it. You can try out coming up to a single leg press. Takes a lot of coordination and balance. It's challenging for me as well. Up and press. Up and press. That's just an option. Stick with what you're doing. Come on, let it work for you. Last two. Last one. Amazing job. Okay, you just completed round 2. Catch your breath. Give yourself a pat on the back. Get your feet out nice and wide. Engage those abs. And we're gonna send our hips back, jangling our hands between our feet, engaging our core. And as we come up, we're gonna cross that knee over our body. Opposite side, opposite side. Come on, this is your final round. We're gonna make this count. Yes, we are. Come on, we got this. And keep in mind, this does not have to be the end to tomorrow. You can join us for Make Fat Cry Challenge 2. We're doing a live Make Fat Cry Challenge 2 inside Rock Your Life all of April. And you are welcome to join us. So much fun. It will be in the members area forever for the members to do. Even if you join a little late, you can get a 30-day pass to check out Rock Your Life if that sounds like a good option for you. Next month, I definitely want to see you in there with our community. We have 5 new classes a week, 30-day challenges to choose from, and I'm so excited for our live challenge in April. So please join us. Just $1 for a 30-day pass to participate. Please take advantage of this. special offer. I want you in there. I want you to keep going. I want you to really keep building on this success and on this habit that you've been building the last 5 days. Last one, and get ready. We're gonna move into that squat thrust twist punch. So if you are using an elevated surface, get that close to you. If you're doing it down on the mat, we're gonna go ahead and get started, and I'll start it out slow. Bend your knees, engage your core, plant your hands down below your shoulders, step it back, step it forward. Come on up, power punch. Again, back down, out, in, power punch. Drive those arms, put some power behind your punch. Great work, come on, in and out, in and out. Go, so strong, so awesome. Come on, go for it. Down, back, in, out. This is your last chance to do this move today with me, live. Come on, last round. This is what you're here for. Remember why you showed up today. Push just a little farther. Last 3, 2, and 1. Amazing work. Woo! So good. All right, super women, come on down to your mat. I know your heart rate's up. We're gonna let it come down even as we work on this really important strength move for our back. Extend your arms out in front of you, just like this. Lift up. Sweep the arms back behind you. Bring them forward. Sweep them back. Bring them forward. Option to lift the feet up off the floor and just hold yourself up as you bring it forward and back. Forward and back. Option, each time you bring your arms forward to lower fully down, and then lift again as you come up. Lower and lift. Lower. Whew. Are you feeling this one? Oh my gosh. Allow your feet to widen if you're lifting them. That can really help with some of the pressure. The more close together you bring your feet, the more challenging it will be. So for those of you who are more advanced, check out that option. Just want you to know you have options. Good work. Down and up. Down and up. Last 2. We got this. This is almost the end. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Hands beside your shoulders. Come up to tabletop. Turn to face me from a kneeling position. Whew. How you feeling? So awesome. All right, come to kneeling. Walk your feet out just a little bit. Arms up behind your head. Squeeze your shoulders back. Open up through your chest. Engage your core. Don't let your back be arched here, okay? From here, we're gonna step it forward. Left leg plants down firmly. We come up. We drive that right knee to our elbow. We come down with control, kickstanding our toe. And again, other side. Right leg leads. Left knee comes up to crunch. And down. And forward. And crunch. And down. And forward. And crunch. Great work. Come on, rock stars. You got this. Up. Crunch. Down. Forward. And up. And crunch. Use control as you come up and down. If you're finding that it's just too much to be having your hands behind your head, of course you can bring your arms out to your sides or even at your hips. This is going to be an additional challenge for your upper back, squeezing your shoulders back together, and it makes it harder to balance for sure. So feel free to play around with the arm position, but all throughout this, no matter how your arms are, I want your core engaged. No arched backs. Great work. Keep your chest up. Remember that crown on top of your head. Don't let it fall down. Chest stays up, head stays up. Last 2. Last 1. This is it. Power. Power, power, power. Amazing work. You are awesome. Great job. Catching our breath, because that was a cardio move for sure. I'm gonna go ahead and invite you to have a little bit more water. Please stay hydrated today. After this workout is over, please nourish yourself. I'll be making a berry green protein shake with 15 superfoods and 18 grams of plant-based protein, totally organic. Available in the US. I know it's a bummer for my international peeps. And if you are international, I want to recommend Vega, V-E-G-A, to you as a great resource for something that is, I think, on par with what I created. It's a great product and you can get it internationally. Our thing is just that we don't have facilities in every country, and we have to source the raw materials, and we get really high quality organic ingredients, so we aren't able to necessarily ship those across the border to other countries right now without them being held up in customs or being charged more. So right now we're just shipping in the US, and I'm really sorry about that because it's not what I want. But I love you guys, and I want you to have a good option for a good protein powder. So if you're not in the US, check out Vega. I love that company, not affiliated, just think they're really high quality, and so is ours. So you have great options. Let's move on to our last move. Come on down, or second to last move, our push up to cross under crunch. Roll your shoulders back, engage your core, walk your hands down, coming into a kneeling plank. And this is not your typical kneeling plank, right, where we've got our knees back even just a little farther than we normally would. We want to stack our hands just below our shoulders. We want to check in to make sure our back's not arched. We're going to activate blueberry spine. Go ahead and give me a push-up, and let's start out with just the leg lift, which is a lot of back and core as you're lifting. Nice. And if you're feeling like you're okay there, go ahead and add in the arm raise. Nice. Good work. Press, lift, press, and lift. And if you're up for it, now's the opportunity. Extend and then crunch your knee in to your elbow. Reach and crunch. And if this is not a great option for you, stick with one of the first two variations. Know that you are working your core and back completely with this movement. This is such a fun, weird move that I kind of invented one day for myself, because I was like, how can I work my shoulders and my core and my back at the same time and just feel super imbalanced? Like, I really wanted to challenge my core, because it's just really challenging to be in this position. And that challenge, that continuous challenge, is how we get stronger. Whew. Speaking of challenges, I think we're all feeling challenged this time in our life. It's a very challenging and unusual time in history, and I feel like this shows us what we're made of. The fact that you are here right now with me, doing a workout, doing something that you can do to take charge of your life, it just says a lot about how resilient you are, how strong you are, how willing you are to face this challenge. And I feel like that's true of all of us. And I'm proud of us. It's not easy. Last one. It's not easy, is it? I know. It's really not. It's really challenging. And here we are, still going, still moving, still showing up. That's really, I feel like, why we wear these crowns, these invisible crowns, because we are valuing ourselves, because we love ourselves. This is why we are moving right now, is because we care enough about our bodies and our health to take these important actions for ourselves and for the people that look up to us. I know you're a leader in your family right now because you're the one that's taking these actions. So thank you for being here. You inspire me to be here, and I know you're inspiring each other. All right, I can't help it. It's just such a crazy time. I have to call it out. We're gonna go back into our very final move. Now, if you've been struggling with this move throughout this, don't worry about it. Let go of your attachment to getting it perfectly. Just enjoy the feeling of being in your body and of building your strength as you go, as you progress through this movement. So we're gonna start out by standing tall, engaging our core. We're gonna sit down using our hands or holding on to something beside us. We're gonna roll back. We're gonna do a few rock and rolls together, just back and forth, and feel free to put down a blanket or towel. And then we're gonna come up and just lift our butt up. Use your hands to support you, use the furniture, use whatever is handy and helpful for you to pop yourself up. From here, your next step is to come to a standing. If you're working on the pop, just to come up onto your feet, stay there. All of these things are completely working your core. If you're coming up to standing, I want you to add in a little opening of your chest. Squeeze your shoulders back, which will feel great. And then you can also add the jump. Totally your choice. Add it in. This is the end. This is the final move the final countdown. I know, I'm such an 80s child. I can't help it. Come on, up and open that chest. Option for the advanced folks to go ahead and work on coming to one foot. Yes, feel free to try it out, holding on to something to support you, or stick with the jump, or stick with what we started with. Be where you're at. Come on. So strong. Total core domination today. That is what we're doing. Whew. So challenging, so strong. I want you to give me 4 more of whatever you're doing. Come on. So good. Last 2. Be here now. Be in your body. There's nowhere else you can be. So we might as well embrace it. Last one. Yes. Oh my gosh. We so rocked that, you guys. Amazing work. I am so proud of you. Holy moly. Oh. Okay, tomorrow, day 5, we are doing another full body circuit to finish this strong. So if you're planning to show up for that, I want to hear about it. Type a comment below. Go ahead and put some hearts in there and let me know if you're going to show up for day 5. Are you going to finish this strong? And please feel free to share this challenge with your friends and family. Everybody needs support right now. Everybody needs some challenges and some workouts to do from home. So go ahead and be a buddy and pass this along to them. And of course, remember when you're done with today's workout to share the image that says you're done or that you did today's workout on social media and tag me. I can't wait to see that and hear from you.